Hello, welcome to Walkie Talkie. I'm Dave Brooks.
And I'm Simon Atherfold.
And this is a Walking Football podcast. So let me explain what this is all about. Back in the day, probably 7 or 8 years ago, I had a YouTube channel. I used to post walking football videos, things like how to walk correctly and how to play non-contact walking football and other bits and bobs. And I wanted to relaunch the channel, but in a more modern format. So I've teamed up with Simon and we're doing a podcast. In this one, it's just us two. In future ones, we've got guests coming in. We've got guests from international football. We've got professional footballers. We've got referees. We're going to look at the laws of the game as well and walking football from a health and well-being perspective. But we want your input as well, so like and subscribe and all that malarkey, and tell us what you think. Give us your comments, give us your feedback. That's probably opened up a big can of worms, but hey, go for it.
It's going to be interesting.
In this one, we are going to discuss the hottest topic in walking football. But before we do that, just a word from our sponsors. We've been sponsored for this by the Dale Trust, that's the Rochdale Supporters Trust. They've helped us out with the equipment. And the Community Trust, who've provided the room. So thank you very much to them. So, Simon, the hottest topic in walking football, the thing that everyone talks about all the time.
What could it be, Dave?
Well,
what could it be? I wonder.
My guess is it's running.
Four runnings and a penalty one, that one?
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a clip on YouTube of walking football that hasn't got an element of running in it. Not everyone, but most of it. The question is, what do we do? I mean, is it okay as it is? Do we need to change it? What?
It's tarnishing the sport, because when you have people coming down as guests and they watch you play in it, whether it's a social club game or whether it's a cup game or a league game, they come back and they say, I thought you said it was walking football, that was running. Yeah. And you see every the comments on any social media, running. And it does, I play walking football. Oh, you mean running football? No, I mean walking football. That's the problem. I feel like we're defending it a lot of the time.
Yeah, a comment I hear a lot is, when does the walking start? But I think it depends on the environment. In a social kind of gathering, a club game, and we have 3 a week here. So they play football for an hour and a half. We've got a room at the back there. They have a cup of tea and a biscuit. So they're getting out of the house, they're exercising, they're socialising, and if they jog a bit.
Well, they will with a cup of tea and a biscuit, won't they?
Well, yeah. No one cares because no one's watching it. But when you're having international fixtures, when you're having national cup competitions and leagues, I think that's where it does matter, and that's where we need to improve. I think us as players need to get better at the walking bit.
Yeah, it depends what you mean by the pinnacle of the game. Some people don't care any more than just playing at the club on a Monday and a Friday, whatever weekday it might be. Yeah. Some people who actually see the game as there's a pinnacle at the top, therefore it might be international or one of the 3 Englands or whatever it is. They see that as the highest standard you can play. And when you see running at that level, that's when you know you have a problem with your sport. Definitely, without a doubt.
Exactly. The issue I've got with it is I've seen it done properly. Let me explain that. I think the beginning of last season, we got invited down to watch the first team train at Rochdale. Professional footballers, they're in the National League, the second in the National League actually. 1 point off the top with 3 games in hand.
Just to let you know, everyone.
Just get that in. And we watched them train, all very good. And then they had a game of walking football with us. And I was injured that day, so I was reffing. And I'm not kidding, in the first minute, I must have blown my whistle 10 times because our lads just set off the way they do. And these pro players were going, he's not walking. And they're right. I mean, their touch and control was brilliant, but they'd never played walking football in their life, and they got it like that. So once you've seen it done, you can't unsee it.
I've got exactly the same situation. Many years ago, I started playing walking football when I lived in the Midlands, and I played at Coventry in the community. David Booth, the lad who broke his leg badly at United in that game, he was he was head of the community down there. So we started playing there. And one afternoon he said, "Do you mind staying behind, lads?" I thought we were in detention or something. He said, "The Coventry first team are going to come down. They want to do not a PR thing, and they want to play you at football. We'll split them up into different groups, but first of all, they'll just play you." Same thing. So we're the ones doing the running. They're the ones who didn't need to. They were told it was walking football, so they walked. Okay, the first touch was brilliant and the passing was great. That's nothing to do with running. No. Their movement was a proper walk, and they actually accentuated the walk. And we'd been playing for a while, and we couldn't manage to do that.
No,
same thing.
Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think there's something in the way you phrase it as well, because playing these Rochdale lads, these pro players, they never once appealed to running. They said, he's not walking. And I think that there's a gap in between. This is going to sound a bit odd, but if you think of a horse...
Here we go.
A horse, it can walk, it can trot, it can canter, and it can gallop. And there's 4 phases of movement for a horse. It's the same for us. So there's a gap between walking and running, and that's what a lot of people do. So if you appeal for running, and we're both qualified referees, someone shouts running and you look at a player, you think, well, he's not actually. But if they appeal for not walking, ref, you think, well, he's definitely not walking.
It's a grey area, yeah.
So I think we can improve it a little bit by the phrasing of it. I think that'll help. It'll help particularly the referees.
If you didn't do that, for argument's sake, and you kept it as it is, I don't think there's an answer to it. Because I've been playing it for 10 years now. So the sport's been going for maybe, I'm not really sure, 12 years, I'm not really sure. It's a long time to have the problem still there.
Yeah.
And if we don't do something drastic, and I think that might be classed as drastic, I don't know. If we leave it as it is, it's never ever going to get better. Ever.
No, I think you're right. I think something needs to be done, particularly as you say at them higher levels.
Yeah.
But it's the way you phrase it. I think that'll help. And the referees, I speak to a lot of referees, and they seem to think that if they keep blowing the whistle, they'll spoil the game. But in my experience, it's the opposite. It slows everything down. Again, I've been watching YouTube again, and I was watching, bear with me, One Man and His Dog. You know, the sheepdog.
Horses and sheepdogs.
Horses and sheepdogs. Yeah.
I don't know where we're going with this, but go on.
It's a long way around. But so I was watching this guy, and he sets off his sheepdog up to the top of the field, gathers the sheep, brings them back, opens a gate, sticks them in the pen. You can bet your life when that sheepdog started, it was rubbish. So what did the farmer do? Blew his whistle, corrected him. Blew his whistle, corrected him. He's training the sheepdog. I'm not saying walking football are sheepdogs or sheep.
No, I know.
But you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, yeah.
It's an element of training the people. Because I'm willing to bet that in the training that walking football clubs do, they don't include the walking element. There's a skill to walking properly.
Yep.
And how many people say, right, we're going to do 5 minutes on the walking technique?
I've never really noticed it that we've done it, or I've never done it. Going back to the referees or the sheepdog and the whistle anyway.
Yeah.
We both play in the Haywood League.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not far away from here. It's if you do 4 runnings, it's a penalty.
Yeah, well, it's 4 offences.
4 offences, but let's just say runnings for now, because we can come on to offences, because that's better. 4 runnings and a pen.
Yeah.
That's been happening now for years and years and years, and we still haven't taken heed. The referee is still blowing up. That's how games are won at Haywood nearly all the time now, because there's so many 0-0 draws, because the standard of play is very good, the standard of keeping is very good.
Yeah.
There's loads of penalties for running offences. We're not learning.
No.
We're not learning at all. We're still doing it.
The only time it comes into play is when a team's on 3 offences. then start yapping at each other.
All of a sudden they realise.
All of a sudden the next ones. Yeah. But they still don't stop it, do they? They still commit the fourth one.
I get all this. I've been playing football all my life, and suddenly I've got to. It's like going really fast and having to slow right down in life. You do that. Yeah. You've been playing football all your life with the different rules, and then suddenly you've got this rule, and it's taking a while to get used to because your body naturally, when you're on the pitch with the ball, you're doing things you shouldn't do. Trying to play one-to-ones. Trying to intercept and nick round the front, trying to play a through ball for people to walk onto, they don't work.
No,
they don't. It's got to be to feet. They don't work. So I don't think, unless like you said before, unless we start to look at what that gap is, that grey area between walking and running, I don't think it's going to change.
Well, I don't think a lot of players have, as you said, changed that mentality from the old game to the new game.
I haven't. When I go past the halfway line, I'm on a charge.
Yeah.
And it's too late. I go, I was going to slow down, honestly, ref, and it's too late.
Yeah.
It's blown.
Yeah.
So the answer is me, don't go past the halfway line. I get a nosebleed.
Yeah.
I shouldn't do it.
They haven't kind of thought about the technique at all. They just think, it's football, I've done it before, off I go. But going back to the two examples of the professional teams, they got it like that. And I can't weigh up why we can't. But I tell you what, I heard, I've been on YouTube again, and I was watching this race walker, and he was teaching these two people to race walk. And this guy's an Olympic champion. And he said, if you're walking normally, there's only 2 ways that you can go faster and keep that technique. There's only 2. Any idea? How can you go faster?
Oh, it's just a question?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting questions.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a question.
How do you go faster?
Yeah.
Cheat?
No. This is a professional race walker, gold medalist. There's only 2 ways to go faster.
Increase your stride length?
Correct.
Oh,
longer strides and more steps.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
And I've kind of thought about that and introduced it. So if someone plays a ball in front of me, which they shouldn't do, but they do.
It happens, yeah.
And I need to get there, I'm thinking longer strides or more steps. And it works a treat. But most people just dash off, don't they?
Yeah, the interception's the one that you don't think. The interception's almost pure reaction.
Yeah. Exactly.
You can see a bloke going to pass the ball. It's going to go to the man I'm marking. I'll just step in front. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've stepped in front too quick, and I know I've done it.
Yeah. That's certainly a common one. Multi-touch versus limited touches. Does it help? We played in Sweden recently, the World Cup for IWFF, and literally 3 or 4 weeks before the tournament, they introduced 4 touches as a limit, and people were going a bit nuts, really. But in the event, we got there, and I can only remember one instance of someone having more than 4 touches, and we played 9 games, and it only happened once. I don't know if it could slow you down on the ball, off the ball probably not.
I was just going to say that. Yeah. I prefer that anyway, because that's a proper passing game. As a coach, I'm not playing at the moment, as a coach, I much prefer to see the ball being whizzed around the pitch. Yeah. So 3 touch or 4 touch suits me. Yeah. The argument is, we ain't got the ball, you're trying to get into space, you're doing the same thing.
On the ball, possibly off the ball. I mean, in Scotland, I think that's all they play, 3 touch. I
think it'll happen. I think worldwide it'll take over.
Yeah, I do.
Without a doubt, it'll be a discipline.
Yeah. 3 or 4 touch. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
That's all I do anyway. I can't dribble anyway if I tried. I'm not trying to be clever. I just get the ball, stop it, have a look, and pass it. That's all I do. Then my job's done.
I think at a higher standard, you don't need any more touches than that. I mean, really, you should know where your pass is before you get the ball, shouldn't you? That's a secret to it. Okay, well, that's pretty much it.
Are we done
for this one?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, it's just a pilot, really, to see how good we are or how not good we are. So I've no doubt somebody will tell us. But in the future ones, as I say, we've got guests. But what conclusions in this short one? What conclusions have we come up with? Do you think? You don't think it's going to get any better, do you?
No, not in its current format. No, it's going to be the same. It's always going to be the case of he's running ref. I think the answer might be, if there's any way you can develop this, not running, as opposed to walking and running, some grey area in the middle. If there's some way you can develop that, I don't know if there is or not. But I must admit, when I do see, as Dave Brooks would say, when I go on YouTube, when I do see a lot of the stuff on YouTube, the people who walk properly, it's almost a silly walk. I know I shouldn't say that, but it's true. I told you I didn't have a filter. We've done well today. But it's a silly walk, and that silly walk, let's call it a deliberate walk.
Yeah.
And it does look a bit strange, but that means they're walking and they're not going to get blown up for it. And you can see it, and it's like, there are some teams that do it. It's a fact of life.
But at least they're trying.
Absolutely.
At least they're trying. When I'm reffing, if I can see someone's actually making an effort to walk, I'll let him go, or her, and until it becomes obvious they've kind of burst the seal, as it was, and they've gone into a run. But some people don't even try.
No.
But I'd rather they do like a John Cleese silly walk and attempt to walk.
That might be the way around it.
So I think we've decided that in your club sessions, it's not as important as competitive games. I think the health and well-being is far more important than if Fred jogs a little bit. I think that's important to emphasise. And you're right, I think if we rephrase it to not walking ref, I think it helps us, and I think it helps the referee.
That'd be interesting to get a referee's point of view on that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, we've got one coming in, haven't we? So we can quiz him on that.
What about this, Dave? Have you ever seen a goalkeeper get blown for running?
I haven't, but it is an offence.
It takes some doing in that area, doesn't it?
But it
is an offence, yeah, that's what I mean. I've never seen one, though.
Yeah, but they do it, don't they?
I've seen them run, I've never seen them get blown up for it, yeah.
No.
Or moving quickly in the area, I should say, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I see it a lot, but the ref doesn't blow. I think he's confused where the free kick is, really.
I know what we'll do. We'll get the referees so they can't run as well. Yeah.
Well, a lot of them stand in one place, don't they? And,
some are very good, by the way, just saying.
Yeah, just like that. And I think the referee, we don't want to go on at referees because in general they're very good, but I do think we've decided they can dictate the pace of the game. I wouldn't worry about keep blowing your whistle, as in the sheepdog scenario. Keep blowing it, they'll slow down. I've done it myself, I've seen it done. Keep blowing the flipping whistle.
We've got a very good referee, and I'm not going to name check him yet because I think he's going to be on one of the future shows, but he constantly warns people.
Yes.
And he says, if you don't stop it, I'm going to blow.
Yeah.
And then when he blows, because he will always blow seconds later, I've just told you what I've said.
Yeah.
And you're like a naughty schoolboy. Yeah, sorry about that, ref.
Yeah. I know a referee, Carl from the northeast, and he does the opposite. He said, I don't warn them. He said, I've told them at the beginning, it's walking football. I don't say a word. If they run, blow up.
I know what I prefer.
So it is. I prefer a warning.
Absolutely.
But
I like to talk to referees.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing I think is a good idea is the race walker tip. You know, if you, as I said, I've introduced it into my game. If I want to go a bit quicker, I just lengthen my stride. Same technique. It's like you walk into the pub, but you want to get there a bit quicker. Increase your stride. Walking back from the pub, that's a slightly different walk, we know that, but yeah, increase your stride or take more steps. Simple as that.
Let's try it next week.
We'll try it.
Yeah, definitely.
We will. Okay, that's it for this one. In the next one, we've got an international walking footballer coming in, and a very good one at that. And
they're all very good, David. They're international. They're all very
well,
good.
That is true. That is true. Good point. So we'll find out all about international walking football. If that's your thing, you'll find out lots about it, and we'll explain how you can get involved in it. We've got some good stories about being away on international duty as well, including the one where a hotel in Italy made faulty towers look like the Ritz. And the story of the sloppy lasagna, which
can't wait.
Can't wait for that one. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.